We have Russian forces coming in from the south, landings in the area of Odessa. We have Russian forces that are pushing out from the contested eastern districts, the oblasts, or for want of a better description, the provinces that where the proxy war with Ukraine has been going on for the last 7 years. And we have Russian troops that have crossed the border from Belarus. Essentially, what they're trying to do, Heather, is they're trying to squeeze the Ukrainian military into a pocket and destroy it. Vladimir Putin pretty much made that clear when he said that he was looking to demilitarize Ukraine. So that is the overall objective and why we're seeing such a broad campaign. There has been a lot of debate among military strategists about what the objective was going to be, because Russia has assembled approximately 190,000 troops, which is, in the view of many Western military analysts, not a large enough force to take over the entire country, let alone hold it for an extended period of time. So it appears, at least from the initial statements and the initial actions, that Russia is intending to try and at least squeeze the Ukrainian military into a pocket east of the Dnieper River. Now, the Dnieper River, it bisects Ukraine, and so this is where the thought is that that they're going to be fighting a lot of the major engagements. The idea in doing this is to blind Ukraine's military leaders and civilian leaders to the actions that the ground forces are taking. And there are three key cities that we should be watching over the next couple of days. The first one is Kharkov in the north. The other one is Mariupol, which is in the south and very close to the area where the proxy war has been going on. And Odessa is the other. It's the major port city. It is the major economic lifeline for Ukraine. And those areas have many Russian speakers. And it has been a part of Vladimir Putin's propaganda that he's looking to unite Russian speakers. And so those three areas are going to be bellwethers for how well the Ukrainians are managing to stand up to the Russian invasion, because they're key objectives for the Russians, and how quickly they're overrun or how they hold on is going to be very important for us to watch in the next few days.
I have a question about Russia's defense and how capable it is at defending itself in the face of what you've just laid out so clearly, Marie. But I want to bring in, you have some breaking news about Canadians in Ukraine, which I'd like to turn to first before we continue. We know that the Canadian embassy in Kyiv was moved to Lviv. And what is the breaking news that you have now, Marie?
Yes, what we can confirm is that the Canadian embassy has packed up its operations in Lviv, and the ambassador and all of the staff that were remaining are now safely across the border in Poland. This happened today. It happened mostly because of the fact that there has been reports of Russian troops coming across the border in Belarus, and that is further west, and that could very well threaten western parts of Ukraine. And we can confirm from now several sources that the embassy has packed up and left. The Canadian military training mission, which had been in Ukraine, packed up and went several days ago. So the embassy, when it relocated from Kyiv to Lviv, had been there to provide consular services to Canadians. And for the last several days, the Canadian government has been very clear that if there are any Canadians that are in Ukraine, they need to get out immediately.